Recently, I've been working with a new lad who's notoriously found it hard to pack on some size. He came to me because he wanted to find out what the best strategy was to pack on some muscle.
So the first thing that we looked at was his caloric intake versus his energy expenditure. We had to look at his job. He does a manual labouring job. He's on his feet all the time. He's getting more than 10k steps in naturally before he goes to the gym. What ended up happening was, because he was doing so much activity with all the steps, the manual labouring job, and then going to the gym 5-6 times a week, he was actually burning a lot more calories, a lot more energy than what he was taking in. When it came to making his actual workout program, I actually only assigned him 3 weight training sessions to do every single week. The idea was, if we actually bring down his activity level and then increase his calories ever so slightly, we would have put him in a calorie surplus, hopefully adding to a weight gain. But this wasn't the biggest thing that was stopping him from gaining weight. After about 2 weeks of using this method, he was only gaining a little bit of weight, nowhere near the target that we were setting. So we went back to the drawing board. What's stopping him from gaining weight? After delving a little bit deeper in his lifestyle, I found out that he was only getting around about 3 to 4 hours of quality sleep every single night. When he was getting back home from work, he'd be going straight to bed, putting Netflix on, and be sat there for around about 1 to 2 hours watching TV before trying to get to sleep. Sleep is the number one thing when it comes to recovery, which means if you're not getting enough sleep in, there's no way you can expect to make any gains. Use a couple of different methods to try and help him get some better sleep. One of them was getting them full blackout blinders, which seemed to help a little bit. Another was to tell him to stop scrolling on his phone for 2 to 3 hours before trying to go to bed. And the third one was telling him to go eat with his family instead of eating in his bedroom. This might sound all a bit woohoo and bullshit, but your bedroom needs to be associated with sleep. If you're doing loads of different stuff in your bedroom, like work, like doom scrolling on your phone, even eating to a certain extent, it can really mess with your ability to get some quality sleep. Now he gets around 6 to 8 hours of quality sleep every single day, and he's gained 0.4 to 0.5 kilos of weight for the past 3 weeks in a row. So if you are struggling to gain weight, think about them 2 things. Forget about all the fucking ice baths, forget about all the fucking saunas. Sleep is the number one most important thing.